Not even 6 months into the Switch's life cycle, Nintendo just releases a brand new IP. No one's ever heard of it. No one's ever played anything, well, they've played things a little bit like it, but not anything quite like ARMS. ARMS is just one of the most unique experiences of the Switch's first year. There's something so crazy about ARMS. It's easy to understand, it's easy to pick up, play. You have so many options on how you play. You can play with motion controls, you can play with normal controls, you can play with one Joy-Con, you can play with both Joy-Con, and that's everything. You can change the controls buttons, you can choose from 15 different characters which have all unique abilities, accessibilities, quirks, weapons that work for them and don't. Have so many arms to use, to try out, to see which ones work with which characters, ones that don't work with characters, and what you've got so many modes. You've now got Party Crash, which is kind of, if anyone's played Splatoon 2 or Splatoon Splatfest, it's kind of that, but it's ARMS' version. Absolutely brilliant. Saying that alone kind of dims down what the Party Crash is, because it experiments so much, it changes so many times. It's not just you play 4-player, you play against another player and you do the hoops and the tennis on a hockey, on a volleyball, whatever sports they are. There's much more to it than that. It'll mix things up. It'll do a mode where you just need one punch and that's it, KO'd. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. They'll do one where it just does the rush attack and that's all you get. Party Crash is just such a good mode for ARMS. You can level up your level, yeah, that's the thing. You can level up your status of ARMS by playing against people in a league. You can do the tournament mode, which I'll be honest is probably the bit that's not so good about ARMS, but it does teach you how to play the game and how you can get used to certain levels of people that are within the world playing this game. I've said it already, but the characters. ARMS debuted with 10 characters and I think around 10 stages-ish. But since its release in June 2017, all the way to the end of that year, they released 5 more characters, possibly about 5 maybe more stages, and lots more arms, and they've balanced things out, they've added new things in, they've done so many different things. I mean, they added Max Brass in version 2, they added, who was next? They added Lollipop in version 3. Lollipop, great name by the way. Why? Yeah, sure, put a clown in there. It's not as if we're clowning around here. Then another version 3, probably about 3.5 or something, I don't know. They added Springtron, which is basically Springman, but evil Springman. Yes, why not? Version 4 saw Mangino, I cannot remember his name, but another guy, another character. Yes, go for it. Still need to play as him, but yes. Version 5 added Dr. Coyle. Can I just say, Dr. Coyle? Dr. Coyle? My goodness me.
Sayonara, Ninjara!
Every single character has something unique and a different way to play. I love that. And these updates, all these extra characters, these weren't microtransactions. These weren't, oh, you have to pay £5 each for these or $10 for these collection of characters. This was all just to make this game much better. The game was good as it was. It was a little bit on the low side in terms of content, but I can safely say this is one of my favourite multiplayer games that I've played. I'm not big in multiplayer. I don't like the online thing. I don't like playing with other people that I don't really know. But this game is just like, I don't know what it is, but you can. I go into this game wanting to play for like 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes. 3 hours goes by and I'm still playing it. It just gets you. It gets you hooked. People might drop off from this game. That's absolutely fine. It's not for everybody. People prefer Splatoon. People like to compare these two games, Splatoon 2 and ARMS. They're totally different games just because they're both online and whatever. Anyways, it's just there are different techniques you can use to how you take down someone. You can just use a certain arm. You can try different arms. And also the stage that you play on obviously changes how you approach certain enemies. And if you've got one enemy or 3 enemies, or you're just trying to take down the headlock thing on whatever level that is, level 8 or 9 or whatever. Yeet. There's just so much to this game. It's just a super fun game, and I just hope we see a sequel. I hope Nintendo do see that ARMS is a game that people do enjoy, and it's a fighting game. Fighting games don't usually do that well. People can drop off and you can have a very small following. I'm not a big fighting game person. I don't really like the genre that much. ARMS, I guess I do now. I like ARMS, so I guess I like fighting games in some regard. Kind of like, I don't really like shooting games, but Splatoon 2's a shooter, so I guess I like shooters. You know, just make those amiibo happen, Nintendo. Make them happen. I swear, if they announce ARMS amiibo, I'm done. Jeez. Anyway, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about ARMS, or if you've played it, or your favourite character in ARMS. I might also do that too. I hope to see you all in the future. Peace.
Thought you'd win, huh?